Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons why the death of a loved one can have you on an emotional roller coaster. This is the exact reason is why I say grief has no time limit, because you could be triggered at any time, at any day, by something that reminds you of that deceased person. And that leads me to number one holiday, you'll be fine. You'll think about the person, but it doesn't impact you. But then that next holiday comes and you're sitting in a puddle of tears. And that leads me to number 2, is that their birthday came around last year. You were okay. Like I said, you had a little emotion, but then this year that birthday came around for that deceased loved one and you're an emotional wreck. And that leads me to number 3, a scene from a movie where the mom is hugging a child or a dad is hugging a child sends you off into a depressive mode or mood or a sadness. And that leads me to number 4, the death anniversary makes you isolate yourself, and you don't want to be around anybody. You just want to sit in your emotions and not deal with anybody because you don't want to snap their heads off. And that leads me to number 5. Any day that you think about that person can lead you into high emotions that go out of control. It just depends on that time or that day. And if you think about that person, it can just go into a whole other direction. I always feel like once you lose someone, your emotions are out of your own control. And that's why grief is, I think, an ongoing process. You know, a lot of people want you to rush through it because this feels uncomfortable. Seeing somebody get emotional, thinking about somebody who's gone can feel uncomfortable. And that's okay. That's their issue, not yours. So give yourself grace, praying for everybody who's lost anybody. And thank you for listening. Bye.